Unipkaaqutiarsigikpin. Taalaqanilaqannasuk unipkaaqtuaq qaaviuraqama. Iviaqsiaqarualuguuq iñuuniaqaniqsuq angayuqaagamani.
Welcome
Sumiteemma.
to Kisima, Inŋitchuŋa, which translates directly to I am not alone. The title of this video game in English is Never Alone. It is a 2014 joint that is quite an interesting story, both literally and metaphorically. So the game is based on, as you're sort of seeing here, a traditional Inupiat tale called Kunusayuka, or I think it is, I think it might be that you have to pronounce the Q instead of Ku. It might be Innupiat. So yeah, this came out in 2014 originally, and it's the free game on Epic this week. This is a game that I imagine a lot of people have just managed to, get their hands on in some form and take a look at by now. So we're going to keep this one short and sweet, as the video game isn't too long. But it is an interesting story, actually. So this is a game developed as a sort of collaboration in multiple ways. And it's actually the thing that connects the two free games on Epic this week, is they're both developed by Inline Media. Now, this game, as we are immediately gonna go... Okay, come on, we all know that polar bears will catch up, but... Oh! That's right, he can't jump. Okay, shit, he can jump. He can jump. But can he play basketball? He might be... Can he hoop? He might be able to jump, but can he hoop? All right, this is how you start a video game. Immediately be like, hey, ask him the question of, what's the scariest land animal that you can think of? Oh, and you're like, oh yeah, it's that one. Unfortunately, I do not have any friends, so we're gonna be playing this by ourselves here. Yeah, you look pretty stupid. Oh no, that was almost me looking like the stupid one. Hey, how's it going? Hey, how's it going? Dun 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 dun. Come with me, friend. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. So yeah, this game was developed in part between... Now, I don't know exactly how it worked, as in, I believe the game was developed by... Oh, I've just blanked on it off the... Upper One Games. So Upper One Games, I believe, were the main studio that made this, but they worked with Inline Media. I don't know how much Inline Media had to do with the development, but they definitely had a big part in the collaboration, which is seemingly the thing that Inline Media does, across the board. It's also the case with the other free game on Epic this week, which is Beyond Blue, which we'll get to, and there will be a different video for. Now, what's interesting about this game, and I assume this is part of the Inline Media part, though I imagine you know, I imagine Upper One Games also had a major part in this as well, is that so the writer of this game, which is Ismail Hope, is Inupiat, or I guess the singular form is Inupiat. And hey, how's it going? How's it going, Al? And they worked with Cook Inlet Tribal Council, which is a kind of nonprofit that works with indigenous groups living in the urban areas up in Alaska. All right, Fox, you're gonna have to climb this for me. And yeah, they made this little puzzle game that is, you know, 2-player if you want it to be, or play it not alone, because, you know, we're never alone. All right, mean. All right, jump into it. Jump into it. Let the wind be your, not be your burden, but what's the phrase? Let the wind not be your burden, but let you burden the wind. Anyway. Okay, I did not brace that. I'm so sorry. Oh. Yeah, that's right. All right, we got a little clue that the wind's coming. How's it going? Now, one of the things that is cool about this game is that it gives you little kind of insights, little cultural insights as to the culture itself, which, this can't be a good idea. Whoa. Hello there. Oh. And over. Oh. And over. Hold on, kid. Whoop. Together again. So yeah, I don't want to show too much of this game, because, oh, okay, hold on. We got a new. Oh! You know, don't want to show too much of the game because it is a puzzle game. As in, you know, you're doing these puzzles between the two of you, if that is the case, or by yourself. And, you know, this game should be discovered by you. So, just to show you a quick bit about how the game works, what it basically is, how it came to be. Oh, well, sometimes the game teaches you a lesson in humility. Oh. I was almost humbled. Yeah, this is a game, you know, obviously having been around since 2014, it's been around for a bit. Now, I believe, and I did not double check this, so I'm sorry, but I believe there was a sequel announced for this game last year in 2022. As in, like, the sequel was announced last year, not that the sequel was announced and then came out last year. So it will be interesting to see what. Okay, hold on, hold on a minute. Be interesting to see, you know, what that looks like. But it's unclear as to, you know, when that would be coming out. All right, I shall lead the spirit. I shall lead the spirits. I do think it's interesting that you can kind of play as either character at any given time. And obviously, like, depending on the puzzle, you have to switch to a certain character. But it's interesting that when you're playing it single player, because it is a 2-player game, you can just, hey, who do you want to play as? Just go for it. Rather than being forced into anything. Oh! I just sort of skipped that one. Alright. Now, interestingly, it has been a long enough time since this game came out and I played it initially that I now don't really remember how it goes. Oh. So this is kind of... Oh. Okay, no, I'm sorry, I did not lead to the spirits very well. I jumped too soon. Oh no. That was... Now, that's how I sort of jumped to immediately. There we go. And then wait a second. Get that okay, that time's the game's fault. That time the spirits didn't help me. Oh, it doesn't... Okay, I can't brace as the fox. Whoop. Whoop. That was close. Get on up here. No, I said get up and over. There we go. That's what success looks like. That's what success feels like. Okay, success is feeling a lot worse than I remember. Okay, this is starting to feel a lot not like success. By the way, you make sure you watch the insights. I'm not watching the insights. You watch the insights.
Nunaqqiq iki waqtuaqa niqsuq iñungi toquttaqtaawa niqsit.
Yeah, this is just one of those games that it's kind of a, you know, just a, hold on, let's just show you a little bit. All right, let's show you a quick. This is just between you and me. All right, I'm just going to show you a little bit of insight. Because I don't want to show too much of this.
When we were traveling, we didn't
for many reasons.
We built snow houses. In Canada, they call them igloo.
Play the
but
game.
Here in Alaska, we call them apuya. We do a day of travel, and then we'd make a apuya. The next day, my father would set traps, spend the day there, rest the dogs, give them something to eat, and then the following day, we continue to the next place. We'd go to my dad's sister, who had a house at Dubai. They had a small sad house over there. We didn't have to do anything. We just visit with them, and my dad and my sister were glad to see each other, and they'd talk away while us kids played outside or go to sleep.
This is one of those games that it feels
we get back to our
very
home,
rude to talk over.
My father would leave us with our aunt or with my grandmother, and then he'd start on his trips and go check his trap line. We were not into 8 to 5 kind of time, you know. We're in a total different kind. We're in ecological time.
So, you know, just to give you a quick look, like you've got a lot of these that you can kind of go through and check out throughout the course of the game, and they're really worth doing. And I think this is a game really well worth playing, like especially when it's free. And I hope that the sequel is, you know, in development, going well. I think this is a really cool thing. I thought it was a really cool thing, you know, almost 10 years ago now when I first heard of it. In fact, I probably did hear about this game 10 years ago now. And I don't really want to show you any more than that because, you know, I don't want to show everything here. I just want to give you a little taste of what the gameplay is like and what the experience is like, and hopefully give a little insight of my own. But that's it. That's the game. That's Never Alone, as you can see here. Also known as, of course, Kisima Inŋitchuŋa, which again directly translates to I am not alone. And I am not alone because I'm joined by all of you. And thank you for joining me. And I'll see you in the next one.